Welcome back, Bears fans, to Views from the Nosebleeds, a series in which I, Jackson Miller, give you a quick look at some of my favorite players on the Bears roster. And this week might already be one of my favorites because we're talking offensive line and we're talking Braxton Jones. So let's get into it. Drafted in the 5th round at pick 168, Braxton was the first of many O-linemen drafted by the Bears, and for good reason, as last year's fans were witness to some of the worst O-line play in team's history. Coming out of southern Utah, Braxton stands a monstrous 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 310 pounds. Although I expect his playing weight this year to be heavier, during his time at school, Braxton amassed 29 starts and was named First Team All-Big Sky and First Team FCS. Another freak athlete taken by new GM Ryan Poles, Braxton possesses all the tangible traits that make up a great O-lineman in the National Football League. Size, strength, agility, and a willingness to attack D-linemen till the whistle blows truly jumps out on Jones's tape. And while the level of competition was far weaker than that of his peers, Braxton was dominant at his position, truly looking like the best player on the field during most of his college tenure. And when thrusted into positions where the talent he competed against was far greater, Jones showed no apprehension or hesitation that would lead me to believe he would not make it in the NFL. To prove this, I made sure to include some footage of Jones at the Senior Bowl, where he turned head winning reps against some of the draft's most prolific pass rushers. It's not a surprise that the majority of scouts had a 3rd round grade on the prospect prior to the draft. So the Bears snagging him in the 5th should be seen as a steal. You can't teach size, and Braxton certainly has a lot of it, possessing 35-inch arms on a frame built to anchor down on oncoming defenders. What's truly remarkable about Jones at left tackle is how agile he is. Pairing great strength with a speedy first step should allow him to make quite an impact on an O-line. I love his run blocking. It reminds me a lot of Tevin Jenkins' tape from last year, where the defender isn't just blocked, but they are finished on the ground before the whistle is even blown. I actually find Braxton to be a little bit more intelligent than Jenkins was at this point, as there are many instances in which he's picking up blitzes and recognizing line stunts, things he will definitely see at the next level. Now, he is a 5th rounder, and that means he's not the perfect prospect, but his weaknesses are not those that can't be fixed with good coaching, and most of Jones's deficiencies at O-line revolve around poor technique. I find he likes to lunge at the point of attack, and that often leads to a little bit of an unbalanced stance, allowing speedy pass rushers to just make their way around him. Seasoned pass rushers in the NFL will make short work of an off-balance O-lineman. I also saw some instances on tape where Braxton is catching the oncoming defender with his body, not fully utilizing the length and strength God blessed him with. I already believe Braxton has identified that issue and is making efforts to fix it. I believe wholeheartedly that the Bears see Jones as a home run pick and potential long-term starter at left tackle. I can think of no better example of this than the fact Braxton has already been thrusted into the starting spot at minicamp. One thing is for sure with the new Bears regime, and it's they are not going to hesitate to play the best guy. Doesn't matter about draft positioning, contract value, or reputation in the league. They are looking for the best fit. And with a zone run scheme on the horizon for next year's offense, an O-lineman who is intelligent, athletic, and can move horizontally with the strength and size of a Braxton Jones, I see no reason why he wouldn't be penciled in as the starter. I'll see you next time, and bear down.